over to the lovely appetizers. We have the goose liver pate sprinkled with the truffle oil and served with the wonton crisps.
Goose liver pate and chocolate? That's an odd combination.
Excuse me?
You said something about truffles?
Yes.
Chocolate truffles?
Oh, they're not chocolate. They're mushrooms. Fancy mushrooms.
You're watching Shaw Arts and Entertainment. I'm your host, Curtis Anderson, coming to you from the set of Let's Eat in the Backstage Stage back behind the Persephone Theatre, but yet still part of the Persephone Theatre. That was a long introduction. Joining me right now, Claire Middleton, one of the two people actively taking part in this play. Co-writer?
Yep.
That is crazy. Talk about writing this. This is like a conglomeration. Am I even using that word right? It's a big mess of different scenes and stuff. Tell me about Let's Eat.
Well, that's what it is. It's a big mess of different scenes. Catherine and I wrote together a while ago, and we haven't written really together, sat down at the table and wrote together. So this is really fun, and we got thinking about all the different situations and things in life where people are around the table. So that's how it sort of worked from there. And then Heather Inglis, who's our director and dramaturg, sort of all in one, she really worked it hard, and got us to really think about some of those relationships and all those messy, interesting things that happen around the table. So.
You use the word messy, however, this set, it's immaculate, very white. Why going with the pure white theme?
Well, it's, contrast. That's, that's what's interesting when things don't always work quite right together. Conflict, all those sorts of things, and that's part of it. So, yeah. And because we play so many characters in different scenes.
How many characters?
I think there's about 23 in the play altogether. So between the two of us, we work pretty hard at that. So and changing characters happens in the blink of an eye.
Is that the most difficult part of this production?
I don't know.
Okay.
We'll see. Yeah, I guess it's I guess. Okay. Yeah.
I'll reword it. What's the hardest part of this production?
Keeping it all straight.
I can imagine.
Yeah, and just the building from one scene to the next, even though some of them are sort of not connected, finding those connections is an actor workout. It's good.
How quick do you transition between scenes? Because there are lots of running off stage and getting a different wig on, that kind of thing. No,
none of that. It's just right there.
That's ambitious.
Yeah. Sometimes we're having conversations with ourselves. So, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, between two characters, but played by.
This sounds incredibly ambitious. What's it like working with your partner over there?
Oh, she's awesome. She's. We always talk about we have the same brain. So lots of times it just is should we do that? Yeah. Let's do that. And there's no discussion. And trusting someone enough to be like, Catherine, this isn't working, or Claire, this isn't working, we have to get rid of it. And not being like, oh, that's I worry about her feelings, or she worries about my feelings. We just have to do it, So it's good that way.
All right, I watch it, I'm leaving, we're in the car, not you and me, but someone and I are in the car talking about it. What do you hope we're discussing?
I
mean, you can come too if you want to sit in the back seat and listen.
I wouldn't
It'd be like the, honest feedback.
I like getting a ride. I think about the times in their lives where important things have happened around the dinner table, and just any sort of our connection, our human connection with food and discussion and relationships, and what was happening. That what did they get out of the play, and what did the other person get out of the play? Because I'm sure, depending on your experiences, you'll get very different things from this play. There's some answers, but there's lots of no answers, which I think is challenging for the audience, which is nice. That's why you go to a play.
When I first see this lady, she don't look like that trouble. She was very pretty. She had the lipsticks, the mousses in her hairs. I think she was a very nice